We are gathered here today to celebrate one of life's greatest moments, to give recognition to the worth and beauty of love, and to add our best wishes to the words which shall unite these two in marriage. Who knew that when Raven and I started getting to know each other, that one day I'd have the honor of putting these two together in marriage. Trying to find the right words for a wheel of time service for a couple is not the easiest thing. Maria helped me with that a few months ago, and one of the things that she came across that I truly thought fit: you have made a place in my heart where I thought that there was no room for anything else. You have made a place in my heart where I thought that there was nothing. You have made flowers grow where I cultivated dust and stones. Your search has brought the two of you to each other. One of the last memories that I have of my uncle involves my aunt sitting on the floor in front of his wheelchair. She was simply rubbing his feet and staring into his eyes. She didn't say anything. She didn't have to. The two of them had love just glowing around them, and to me it was visible in every move that they made. Sometimes the loudest form of love is simply being quiet. Yet no matter how much you love each other, you need to tell each other this each and every day. Keep your relationship at the front of everything that you do. I asked these two 3 questions, and they weren't supposed to tell each other what the answers were. The questions were: why did you fall in love with each other? What's the funniest or quirkiest thing that your partner does that makes you love them even more? And what was your favorite date and why? Raven, he told me that once he realized your crazies matched up with his, that he had found what he had been missing for his entire life, even though he really wasn't sure until that moment exactly what he needed. As for your funniest thing, there's a twinkle that you get in your eye just before you're going to hit someone. He did clarify that it was a karate class. His favorite date was a trip to Chicago last summer to meet up with some of your friends. Walking along the lake shore for a couple of hours, you stopped at Millennium Park and sat under the shade. He laid his head down in your lap, and at that moment, he was the happiest man on earth. Aww. All right now.
I love you both knew it.
She told me that there was no one thing that made her fall in love with you. Your kindness to her, your attentiveness, your generosity, your humor, the fact that you accept her crazy, because it's the same as yours. You care about her feelings and want to know everything about her son that passed away, and you feel her hurt, even though you never met him. All of these things add up to why she loves you. She does tell me something about the sound of cotton, Q-tips, cotton balls, apparently even tearing these make your skin crawl. So she's promised not to tear cotton in front of you. There's also an issue with eggs. The first time that she opened an egg carton after you'd used it, all the eggs were taken from the ends, leaving the rest in the middle. Apparently, apparently in this, you're both alike. The eggs must stay balanced.
Let's start in the middle and work our way out.
What are you, a communist?
Her favorite date was going to see Lord of the Rings 3 at the theater. It was only the two of you at a noon showing. You could relax, and yell at the screen and critique it out loud because no one else was there.
Awesome.
So what did I learn about these two? Well, they like to laugh, love, play, and have fun together. I think their lives are going to be extremely silly from this point forward. They have built a life that is supportive of each other and their children. Within the Bible, there is nothing is of more importance than love. We are told the crystalline and beautiful truth, God is love. We are assured that love conquers all. It is love which brings you here today, the union of two hearts and two spirits. As your lives continue to interweave as one pattern, remember that it was love that brought you here today. It is love that will make this a glorious union, and it is love that will cause this union to endure. The rest of you here with us know the significance of the commitment that these two have made. They are going to be creating their own family and drawing on lessons from all of you. You that have worked so hard over the years to develop your own relationships. Today, the nature of their relationships with you will change. Therefore, will everyone here offer them your love, your support, your encouragement, and heartfelt blessings? If so, please say we will.
We will.
While looking at her, repeat after me. I, Ivan, take you, Raven,
I, Ivan, take you, Raven,
to be my wife,
to be my wife,
to have and to hold,
to have and hold,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poor,
in joy and in sorrow,
in joy and in sorrow.
and I promise my love to you.
And I promise my love to you for 1,000 years.
While looking at him, repeat after me. I, Raven, take you, Ivan,
I, Raven, take you, Ivan,
to be my husband, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, for richer or for poorer, in joy and in sorrow, and I promise my love to you. 1 Corinthians 13:4-8 says, love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it is not rude, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices in the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. On March 28th of this year, my aunt and uncle would have celebrated 35 years of wedded bliss. This coming Monday, my husband and I will celebrate 30 years of marriage.
Woohoo.
I wish I had half the marriage that the two of them had, and the love that they showed. All of the good that you have experienced here came because of him and his writing and her for backing him up every step of the way. Back each other up every step of the way. Inasmuch as the two of you have agreed to live together in matrimony, have promised your love for each other by your vows and the joining of your hands, by the power invested in me by the Emerald Sea, I now declare that you are husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. Yay!
Stay up here. Stay up. Just stay up. What are you doing?
Does anybody have the words?
Just tell me. Well, we're just gonna make it up as we go. So,
Oh, spontaneous. Go.
Brandon, I've known you for these several years, and at the first moment we met, I knew that I was screwed. I knew that you'd be getting me into all kinds of trouble, but that we'd be together to get out of it. So, by my life, and hope of salvation, rebirth, I'll be your warder. I will be your